Hi, my love. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you for all of your love and support. I really appreciate it. So this is a timeless reading for all signs. Whenever you hear the message is when you're meant to receive it. It could be related to anything, okay? Signs and gender may be mentioned throughout the reading, but keep in mind, energy is fluid. He could be a she could be a he. The roles could be reversed. Only take the messages that resonate with you. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I would really appreciate that. Let's see. You have the temple path. This has something to do with your spiritual path, your spiritual journey, patience. You have the sun. It's been a long, long road of you trying to figure out the truth behind a lot of situations. Okay. You have the temple path. This is your spiritual path. And you see these little lights here. It's like your spiritual team. They're trying to connect with you. Some of you are being, granted access into like your own Akashic records, I'm hearing. For some of you, you have different spiritual beings that are connecting with you. I feel like for some of you, you're just experiencing, lately I've been picking up a lot of this like Kundalini type of awakening energy, which for some of you, if you've experienced that or you are on that journey and beginning to experience it, what is going to really open you up to is oneness. You're going to really notice that we're all interconnected and the power of oneness. You're going to realize that you're more connected with the divine source, with Mother Earth, Gaia. Like once you reach a certain level of awareness, you see life in everything and everything sees you. Everything can speak to you. I feel like that's what's happening for someone here. You may notice that you have a stronger connection to birds. You may notice more signs when you're looking at the sky. The clouds are showing a whole picture to you. Somebody here, your third eye is opening. You have here patience. Gives me temperance like energy in a way. We do have a full moon in Sagittarius in just a few days, but the sun is here. Something is being illuminated. Something is being healed. Something is being exposed. And it's going to allow you to take action. Some of you are about to finally take action as far as going onto your spiritual path. The deceit card is falling underneath the sun card. So you're about to heal from some type of deception or envy that's been in your life. Yin and yang is here. I just did a reading. And this energy feels similar, almost like a part two. Somebody here, you haven't been able to go fully into union. I'm not even going to talk about union with another person. I want to focus on right now the union with yourself. You haven't been able to go fully into union with yourself because you have not had the awareness of something that has been chasing and like tormenting you spiritually. There's this darkness that has been following you. Something is continuously following you, tracking you, monitoring. And it's because you're getting closer and closer to this awareness that is going to really give you more clarity and insight about your purpose. This yin and yang energy is about you balancing your own feminine and masculine energy. And yes, they will attract abundance and partnerships into your life. But first, right now, your crown chakra here, this card is upside down. Your seventh chakra, your divine channel needs to be open. And that's what I'm saying about like that, this Kundalini like energy. For some of you, this energy is being blocked. It's not, you're not receiving some type of message here. Your third eye and chakra, these are your upper chakras, which is what's connecting you to spirit. Spirit is trying to connect with you. There's a download that you are meant to receive. Goddess of the moon here, man holding a heart, and daughter spirit. And for some of you, this seems like your own union, which the twin flame union is really a union of self, truly. But yeah, goddess of the moon, man holding a heart, there's some type of blockage of the feminine energy, both for a man and a woman. Like, it's a divine feminine and masculine who both, you need to repair your feminine energy because you haven't been able to receive. And that's what I'm saying. Like, daughter to spirit here, the goddess of the moon, it's like you're supposed to be receiving some type of download about your spiritual path and journey. You know, you're supposed to be receiving this download. However, there is something here that is chasing you, that's deceiving you into staying in some type of cycle or some type of mindset. Man holding a heart. Yeah, some of you, it's something from your past even. It's haunting you. It's not allowing you to open your heart fully. You can't seem to open your heart fully to love. So you're being forced right now to heal this broken heart. This broken heart that you may have thought you had healed from, or you've been putting so much effort into healing from, you're still going to have to fully detach from the past. You see this person has like this chain on her. You're still wearing the mask of the broken-hearted girl, the broken-hearted guy. You're still seeing what I'm saying. It's like you're still seeing yourself as a past version of yourself that is long gone. Like you've been initiated. The temple path is here. You've been initiated. You patiently did everything that you were supposed to do to finally get to the sun, to become enlightened, born again, transformed, to be renewed and redeemed. But it's like you're still, and I've been talking about this for months. There's still something of your flesh that you need to cut off. And it's a mindset. You're still deceiving yourself. Or if it's not you, it's somebody is still, this is self-deception. That something is going to break your heart, and what it's doing is it's blocking you from being in the feminine energy. It's blocking you from accepting feminine divine energy, which can nurture you, love you, support you, and help you to create. Some of you right now, it's difficult for you to create because the feminine energy is blocked. And this really feels like, honestly, it's about a man. And if you are a divine feminine dealing with a man who cannot accept feminine divine feminine energy, it will put you in a masculine energy. Because if your purpose is, let me pour this feminine energy into you, and someone is blocked because of self-deception, victim mentality, something from the past, heartache, whatever, that means that two people who should be in a divine energy are in a distorted energy. I hope you're following. Yeah. Yeah, somebody here, this is an awakening happening. Third chakra, first chakra, seventh chakra, sixth chakra. So that makes sense. It's like something is happening with your lower chakras and upper chakras. It's the feminine and masculine energy. The lower chakras, which is more earthly, root chakra, that's masculine energy. The third chakra, even solar plexus, that's willpower, determination, consistency, drive. That's all masculine. The feminine energy is going to be sixth and seventh. Third eye, crown, the goddess of the moon. But the bridge in between them is the heart chakra. Somebody has to clear away some type of heart chakra blockage for them to bridge lower chakras and upper chakras, earthly with spiritual. Somebody is disconnected. I feel like there's a person out here, divine feminine. You're disconnected from earthly things because you're so far out in the spirit realm right now, to the point where you're not able to ground yourself. It's a masculine that's so in the matrix that their spiritual eyes are closed. There is a merging, and it makes sense because we have a full moon in Sagittarius. That's temperance. It's something alchemical is happening. Yeah. And I just did something, I had a reading the other day about like Reiki. Somebody, you may need to have some type of energy healing done. And when it happens, cornucopia and the door to value, your door to value has been closed. Your blessings are all tied up because there's a blockage, an energetic blockage or barrier here. That's what it is. It's an energetic blockage or barrier, and it's in the heart. Somebody is holding on to a heartbreak. This could be from, issues with the mother, issues with the father. It's about nurturing. Somebody doesn't know how to nurture, or somebody doesn't know how to be nurtured. It's the feminine energy. This could be a mother wound that somebody is dealing with. Someone here has not experienced being nurtured and cared for, provided for, affection. You have a lot of men who don't know how to accept divine feminine energy because they didn't have nurturing mothers. So when a divine feminine comes in and you're ready to pour in and nurture and love and support, most men will run from you because their first love, being their mother, was not attentive. They don't know how to accept the programming of their mind doesn't know how to accept that type of love. The same with women. Women who have not been nurtured by either the mother or the father will go out in the world. You don't know how to allow men to nurture you. So you begin to overcompensate and over nurture them. I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine and masculine. Like I said, the problem here is the heart chakra, and there's a mother wound. Maybe father wound too. There's a wound here that has blocked somebody's heart chakra, and it's not allowing them to bridge the gap to have the spiritual connection and also have security and stability. It's like one person is stuck in the 5D, the other person is stuck in the 3D, but you're here in this contract together. Or if this is just you alone, you can't seem to find a balance of having the things that you know you're creating in the spirit actually appear here in your physical reality. It's because your heart is so shattered, which also leads to you not feeling worthy sometimes of really having what you truly deserve and desire. This is like guilt or shame, an inability to accept love. It's blocking security and stability. Because a lot of people will push away love because they're seeking security and stability. But true love makes you feel secure and stable. That's why so many people, they make all the money in the world and then they realize they still can't rest. They don't have emotional security. Somebody here has focused so much on physical security and stability, running away from feelings, that they've completely neglected their need for emotional security and stability. And it's now catching up with you or this person or both of you. And also someone here has been so focused on emotional security and stability that they have not focused enough on their actual financial, earthly security and stability. I feel like it's a big bridge here, a big gap. Whether this is you alone or dealing with a person, it's like someone out here is super spiritual, very wise. You have this healing shamanic like energy, but it's like, well, you have the type of power to manifest wealth. So where is the money? It could be because something in your heart is not allowing you to receive it. Or you have a person out here that they have all this money, all this wisdom, all this knowledge. It's like, so where is your happy family, your legacy? They can't allow themselves to receive it because of this shattered heart. And there could be two people like this coming together. And the only way this union will happen is if the both of you, the world card at the bottom, you choose to close out this cycle that has you chained to this brokenhearted image of yourself for life. Somebody here is just like, I feel like it's the energy of someone that does not want to recognize that love is truly the cure of many things. Most things. And only love is going to allow you to truly have that connection to divine, to source. You have to have love for your spiritual team for them to connect with you. You have here the world, the wheel, justice, and four of wands, and the empress. I'm telling you, it's about the mother. It's about the you being able to receive. But you can't have a broken heart that feels like, oh, my heart is so broken. I can't give love a shot again. My heart is so broken. I don't want love. But love is going to be the key to success. For some, success will be the key to love. For some people, you won't find the love of your life until you really find the rewards and recognition that you're seeking in your purpose, in your career or business. You need that sense of worthiness or achievement from something that you're building. For some people, you won't experience financial abundance until you follow. Some people's windfall of abundance comes from their relationships. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even some people marry into money. Let's be real. Some people will choose to go completely off the grid, travel the world or whatever, follow their passion, come out of the matrix, and that's when they'll find their soulmate. But you have to allow yourself to embrace whatever this lifestyle is for you. And like I said, I could be talking to a divine feminine and a divine masculine that identify with it. And this also could be two people who are coming together. I feel like I'm talking to divine feminine collective and divine masculine collective. Divine masculine is going to have to realize that their key to a lot of spiritual insight is by them connecting with this goddess of the moon. You're going to have to allow yourself to embrace this divine feminine that has a connection to source that you have not reached yet. Divine feminine is going to have to recognize that you're going to have to open your heart. If you want this type of financial security and stability, the home life or whatever you want, you're going to have to be the intuitive guide to someone here who is a legacy builder. But at the root of it is, can you bring yourself to love again? The world is here. It's a successful completion. Somebody needs to, what this is really, it's a runner chaser dynamic. Because what is chasing you is your own dream. You're chasing yourself right now. This darkness is not an enemy. What I really feel is a lot of people, you've become your own worst enemy because the very thing that you need right now is what you're running away from. But it keeps chasing you. This is some type of contract that somebody, your purpose is chasing you. A lot of people, I don't know when my time is going to, your time has came a long time ago. God is waiting for you to get in the right position. I don't know when your person is sitting right there in your face. You won't accept them. I don't know when I'm going to make more money. You have a hobby or a craft right now that can make you plenty of money, but you won't get started. This reading is saying that right now, your temple path is there. It's here. Embrace it. But you have to find what you love. You have to love yourself, but you need to find what you love and stop running away from love. A lot of people, myself included, the type of deception, the betrayal, the heartache, the pain, the suffering we've been through, it's like, I can see how oftentimes it seems easier to just be numb. But if you want to actually experience good things in life, the hardest thing you will have to do after heartache is to actually open your heart up again. It's the key to your success. This is actual spiritual growth that leads to the wheel of fortune, a new beginning, like a change, going towards something that's destined, Justice, going towards karmic justice, things being balanced, equal. And it's the Four Wands and the Empress. This is a union. It's a celebration of being able to receive from the divine, being able to create, being fertile and abundant with ideas. It'll lead to the resources that you need. If you feel like right now you don't have yes, you do. They're all right there. Everything you need is within you. You just have to tap into it. And that requires you to feel. You can't tap into things or feel when your heart is cold. Look, Three of Cups. There's something here to celebrate. You need to celebrate the end of something, or learn to even celebrate your accomplishments. Some of you, it's like you're so overwhelmed with heartbreak and other, you don't even celebrate the good things in your life. But when something finally shifts and changes, there's going to be a lot to celebrate. This new beginning, you're going to have the strength to turn this wheel for yourself. I'm hearing that Ray J song, Don't Turn the Page. Don't turn. Baby, please don't turn that page. And I've been saying this, some of you, there are situations in your life, as painful of a sacrifice that it may be, if it broke your heart and you know that you cannot bear to deal with a person or a situation that left you broken, accept it and move forward. Some of you are feeling guilty because something that broke you, now it's presenting itself to you, and you're struggling, feeling like maybe you should give it another shot. No, you don't have to do that. It's okay to admit when you don't have the strength to do something. There's a lot of strength in being vulnerable. It's okay to say, you know what? As much as I love you, the way you hurt me, no matter how much you have grown, no matter how much you have changed, I cannot see you the same. I can't give this a shot. That's not saying have a closed heart. That's saying I'm going to close this chapter and open my heart to something or someone that I feel at least comfortable to try to trust. Some of you have situations that are being presented to you again, and you need to admit to yourself, it's just too tragic and traumatic of a situation for you to ever revisit. It's going to forever trigger you. So it's okay if you just don't want to do it. You don't have to feel guilty or ashamed, because I'm hearing that don't turn. Somebody here is, even with this black horse now that I see this, you have someone possibly that does not want to get off of your path. You're closing something out and somebody is like constantly trying to summon you back. You have to recognize, I'm not the same person. And you also have to come to the terms too that over time you get stronger mentally. But why would you keep breaking your heart? Just because your heart keeps on beating doesn't mean that, oh, you should say, oh, my heart is tough, it's strong. It's okay for people to keep just beating it, breaking it. No. If you know your heart cannot bear certain things, leave it alone. Some of you as a person, you know your heart cannot bear to be broken by this person or thing again, or even anything quite like it. Let it go. No matter how much a person keeps trying to drag you back into something, if you cannot deal with it, let it go. It's okay to say, I just can't deal with this. Even if it's a mother figure. It's something that I myself deal with. You have situations with parents or family when you know that you've done all you can do and the situation is too heartbreaking, you got to know to say, you know what? I just got to walk away from this. Because if I let you break my heart again, I will be no good for anything or anybody, not even myself. Something keeps trying to pull you back. Come back over here. No. You know all of the stitches on your heart from this person or this situation. Let it go. If a situation even reminds you of that situation, abort mission before it even gets started. Don't do it. It's like somebody here, you see something, it's the danger zone. Justice, yeah, the 10 of Wands. You're finally getting out of something that has overwhelmed you. 6 of Cups, 4 of Cups. This is something from your past. Maybe even your childhood and the Moon card. 10 of Cups. For some of you, it has to do with family. You've had to master yourself after dealing with some type of heartbreak or pain or inner child wounding. Something that you've been hiding and repressing for so long. Now the 10 of Cups is here with the 4 of Wands. Now it's time for you to celebrate and be celebrated. Now it's time for you to become lovers, for parents for some of you. The things from your past that haunt you and live rent-free in your mind, you can't carry that anymore. And your spiritual team is trying to help you. They're like, come on, go. Cross the finish line. Don't worry about it. We got you. Just go. I see a lot of people do this. You're so caught up in trying to help other people that you don't help yourself. I'm not going to be so caught up in trying to help my family that I can't start and maintain my own family. No. Everybody has their time. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. And this is what happens in codependent situations. Your abuser is going to always try to make you feel bad for moving forward, for not allowing them to take advantage of you. You have to have the mental strength to say, okay, feel how you want to feel, but I'm not doing it. Yeah, 6 of Swords, moving forward, releasing the baggage, being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You have here the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. And here's the Queen of Wands. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, for some, this has to do with something concerning the mother or the mother wound. For some of you, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, you're embodying, you're about to have all of this divine feminine energy of the Empress, like being extremely creative. But the Queen of Pentacles, this is you also being mature, practical, nurturing yourself, like creating the home life, the security and the stability that you want. But you're creating this security and stability from feminine energy, from you nurturing yourself. You're going to create the best things by nurturing yourself. Mature men understand you get the best version of a woman that you choose to nurture properly. The grass is always better where you water it. I think that's how that saying goes. The High Priestess, exactly. The world, the 3 of Cups. Some of you, it's time for you to go into the world, Page of Wands, and embrace new people, new communities. The Page of Wands is like you going on a new journey, doing something that you're passionate about that requires you to be, brave, courageous, bold. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups here is the 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands, perspective, yeah. This new experience that brings about wish fulfillment for you, a lot of happiness. For some of you, it's a new spiritual gift, talent, and or ability. For some of you, it's a new relationship. It's a new home. It's a new child. It's something that just makes you very happy. The 9 of Wands, so you had to fight long and hard for this. And so here you have your karmic justice, and there's something or someone in the background that's like, hey, but you forgot about me. Don't feel bad. And this is where perspective changes. You have here Hangman, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. Your perspective about a situation has to change. You have to let go of this idea, oh, I can't leave everybody behind. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. To become someone, the Hierophant energy, to become a wise leader, you have to leave everything behind for you to go into the places and the spaces where God has led you to lead the people who actually know how to pour into you and recognize you. You should be pouring into people, places, and communities that pour into you. If your friends, family, and community didn't pour into you, you gotta go. And you are leaving. And they are chasing you. Hey, come back. No. It's a whole new world, a whole new life, a whole new community. Waiting to hear what you have to say, waiting to see whatever it is that you want to show them. These people, they didn't appreciate you while you were there. Now you have to go. You have to make your exit. And you may have, second thoughts at times, but I feel like God is coming in and saying, just have tunnel vision, stay focused on me. But just don't turn back. Don't go back. They didn't understand you there. They didn't want you there. Your family, they didn't support you there. Your friends didn't support you. You've been posting stuff on social media and your friends, they won't like it, won't comment, won't subscribe, share. Don't go. It's people over here that's ready. It's like a whole army of people, a whole community of people that are waiting for you to show up to your, it's like people are waiting for you to show up to your party. Ace of Pentacles. Your wisdom, your guidance, it's going to bring you security and stability. But first, the Eight of Cups. First, you have to walk away from something. And whatever this new thing is for some of you, it's going to require travel. Because you have the Six of Swords here and the Eight of Cups. Those are two cards of movement and travel. But if it's not travel, it's just you releasing some type of mental burden, an emotional burden that allows you to feel okay with actually celebrating and being celebrated. This reminds me of the term that comes up a lot. Letting go of survivor's guilt. You made it out. You see this happening in a lot of families, communities. People are going to be mad if you were the only person that graduated college, if you were the one that went as far as to get your doctorate, but all your friends have a bachelor's, and opportunities come to you for the level that you're at, you have to go. You can't feel bad. Your friends, your family, they had their time, they had their choices, they made certain decisions, and you made yours. You should not feel guilty about where you're going, because you're going into your purpose. You have passion, opportunities, like the Ace of Wands. But I feel like here it is, confirmation. Every time, boom, there's a Two of Swords, Three of Swords. You get stuck with this heartbreak. Oh, but it's going to be so heartbreaking if such and such, if they can't come. People are going to be so mad at me if they see me online. People are going to feel like I'm a sellout. People are going to think this, like, who cares? They talked about you when you wasn't doing what you was doing. They're going to talk about you when you do what you want to do. So who cares? What if people feel left out? Some of you're ready to get married and you're already concerned. Well, what if I don't invite this person to my wedding? Who cares? What if I don't invite them to my baby shower? What if I don't invite them to my wedding? What if I don't invite them to my grand opening? Baby, they only want to come to gossip anyway. You should just be focused on celebrating the fact that through everything that you had to go through, that you made it to this point. Stop worrying about these other people. They are a total non-factor. They didn't like you before. They're not going to like you after this transformation. The Chariot. You have to move forward. You cannot feel guilty about the fact that you have an opportunity to move forward. Because everybody has a choice to heal. A person who doesn't want to heal, a person who doesn't want to grow, they don't want to evolve, they don't want to travel or whatever, that's not your fault. It's not your problem. This really hits home even with me. Because this people, for me, it's like, I want to travel the world. I know people, they barely will leave their neighborhood. You know, some people are much older. They've never traveled. It's not my responsibility to go get your passport and get 100 stamps on your passport. You didn't want to do that. Or you did, but you didn't. I can't do anything about it. I gotta go. It's stuff that I want to see. I feel like this message is just saying, whoever you are, stop waiting for people to go with you. Stop waiting for people to accept you. Stop waiting for people to support you. Because you may be waiting for something that you will never ever get. Some people, your parents will never support what you're doing. Your family will never support what you're doing. And trust me, I know that's very hurtful. Because it's like, oh my gosh, what did I do for you guys to hate me like this? When the people who are assigned to you, that you think you're programmed and conditioned to believe they're supposed to love you, when they hate you, you go out in the world having a lot of really crazy thoughts about everybody. But you have to come to a place of understanding you can't control the way those people think or feel about you. You get to create the life that you want. You can create the friends you want, the community you want, the family you want. That's for you. 5 of Swords. It's a situation here that leaves you feeling defeated. It does not serve you. And here you have the Ace of Swords, and here's a Temperance card. This full moon in Sagittarius is going to give you a lot of clarity. You need to release your attachment to the outcome. Some of you are hoping, wishing, and praying that when you get to a certain place in life, a certain person is going to be there at the end. What if they're not there? I see people do it all the time, even with this whole soulmate twin flame thing. Your whole journey is focused on, when I get to this place, my divine masculine is going to be there. What if divine masculine is never there? What if that person isn't there? Oh, when I finally make money, I'm going to buy my mom a house. What if your mom isn't there? Your goals should not be centered around the what ifs of other people, because you cannot control other people at all. Oh, when I finally make money, I'm going to travel here. When I finally do this, just do it now. If you can do it, do it. Find the means to do it. But stop waiting. Oh, I'm going to go on a trip when I have more friends. Just go by yourself. I'm going to be so happy when I get into this relationship, when I get married. Be happy now. Because the truth is, a lot of us, we see things or we want things. It may not actually be in the cards for you. So don't be so attached to the outcome. I'll get in a relationship once I make this amount of money, once I lose this amount of weight, once I get the 6-pack, once I do this, then I'll be in love with you. What if you don't ever do any of those things? Now you've put off something that truly matters to you. Stop putting off the things that matter to yourself because of your attachment to the outcome of how much other people are going to like you, accept you, or receive you. Because some of you are looking for acceptance from people that will never accept you. You have friends and family members, they won't like you if you were homeless. They wouldn't like you if you had a 100-room palace and set them all up in there to live with you. They will still hate you. You have people that are going to hate you whether you get married in your backyard or you have a wedding with 600 people. Some people are just not going to like you. Temperance, like I said, patience. You've been waiting on something to happen, but I feel that there's a huge disconnect and misconception here. You feel like you've been waiting on something, but what you want has been waiting on you. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. What you want is waiting on you. And you'll get it when you stop dealing with situations and people that don't serve you. Going back to the feminine energy. The feminine energy, if you want a feminine to be able to pour into you, you have to serve the feminine. You have to give in order to receive. People who don't want to give to you, they don't want to support you, and it's not a reciprocal relationship, you need to just cut it off. Because the things that you're supposed to be giving that is life-changing, a lot of people don't deserve it. So don't waste your time, effort, and energy on giving. You're going to have to control who and what you allow in your life. And with this energy that you're about to tap into, you have to understand, truly, everybody should not have access to it. I did a reading a few weeks ago. I said this season is invite only. Everybody shouldn't have access to you. People who cause stress, fear, anxiety, delays, the naysayers, the people that you know they gossip behind. Why do you keep surrounding yourself with people that you know don't really like you? At the root of that is codependency. And it's survivor's guilt. I don't want people to think that I'm acting funny because I don't call or text them anymore. You can think what you want to think. I've lived in a few different cities, made friends in them, and when the cycle for me is over, if I don't want to talk to you anymore, I'm not talking to you anymore. Period. The situation doesn't serve me anymore. Six of Cups. Embrace your inner child. This is understanding your past, healing from the past, forgiving the past, accepting the past, and now embracing your inner child. I feel like this reading is really about reprogramming and reparenting yourself, healing your inner child so that you can start embracing your inner child. You can be playful. You can imagine again. Some of you can't dream. You can't imagine. You have these desires, but it's pessimism. You're like, oh, that won't happen. Or even when you think about good things, you're already, oh, these people, they won't be happy for me. None of that matters. Children, if you're in a childlike, children don't worry about stuff like that. You need to get back to having that childlike wonder, just being happy. Six of Wands, yeah. Six of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. This is being stressed out about how long is it going to take to get to a certain place. Don't overwhelm yourself with being, it's timing, patience. Come up with a plan. Be intentional. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And just make up your mind that you're going to be successful at it. Six of Wands and the King of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. But just stay focused on the big picture. Don't worry about all the minor details. In other words, stay focused on you. You being a leader in your own life. Don't worry about who's following or who's not following. I say that now even about this channel. I have some videos that have now close to 1 million views. Sometimes now I barely get views on videos. But you know what, now I just, it's like, okay. I enjoy doing it. I post a video. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. But I don't wake up and go to bed checking views. I don't. You're coming into an awareness about a new beginning. But this new beginning requires you to change your perspective about something. And you're about to finally have an epiphany. And I feel like the epiphany here really is so simple. It's really spirit just saying, just surrender. Just let it go. Don't worry about the details. Don't worry about where the money's coming from. Don't worry about who's coming. Don't worry about if you're getting married. Don't worry about if you're having kids. Don't worry about if your mama, daddy, sister, cousin like you. Just be. That's it. Just be. Epiphany, new beginnings, and perspective. Take some time to go within. Let me see something because I'm literally hearing this in my head from Kung Fu Panda. Hold on. I like Kung Fu Panda. I'm gonna find this really quick and play it, and then I'll close out the reading. I hope that's okay to do. I hope I don't like get a YouTube strike for doing that. I'm just gonna play like a very. I can't even find it. Hold on, maybe I can't find it. But anyway, it's the gift of the present. Don't worry about your. You know, it's so cliche, but it was the perfect little snippet. Anyway, I can't find it. And I don't want the video to be restricted because I'm playing a clip from a movie. I don't know how that works. But the point is, the word restriction. Don't restrict yourself. Be patient. And some people are impatient right now. You feel like something is not coming in for you because you haven't shifted your perspective to understanding that what you want isn't going to come to you. What you want, you have to go to it. Something has already been set for you. You have to go there. Some of you're going to, for the life you want, you're going to have to travel. You're going to have to relocate. You're going to have to go to a different job. You're going to have to change the type of person that you typically are attracted to when it comes to dating. You're going to have to change your own mindset. Your blessing is waiting on you. You're not waiting on your blessing. That's the misconception here. I'm just waiting on divine timing. But everybody forgets about alignment. Divine timing happens whenever you are aligned. The perfect time is when you are aligned for what it is that you want. Some of us have to be honest. The things that we say we want the most, if it showed up, you wouldn't be ready for it. And you know why you're not ready for it? Because you keep waiting on something else or somebody else. You could have went somewhere, done something that was going to better prepare you for what the blessing is that you're waiting to show up at your door. But instead, you didn't because you was waiting on something or someone else to tell you what to do or to show you or to love you, to like you, or to accept you. Just go. Inspired action. Focus on inspiration and the action steps will follow effortlessly. Follow the signs. Look around you for clues. The answer to your question is right in front of you. Didn't I say that at the very beginning? The universe is about to start just communicating with you. The signs are all around you. Wow. And purging process. You're going through a purging process because right now you're at a crossroads. You need to let go of everything that doesn't serve you. You may be currently experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. God is making you very uncomfortable so that you will purge those things that make you uncomfortable and you will finally get into your own sweet spot. Because when you get this uncomfortable and you start purging, some of you, your skin and everything is purging. I just heard that. The toxins. Your life is being detoxed. These people that don't really like you, don't really serve you, I see it or I hear it. God will reveal the hearts of everybody around you before he takes you to the next level. Look at that, crossroads. And didn't I say that? And divine timing. And what? Stretch yourself. It is time to move past your comfort zone and into the unknown. A new business, adventure, project, or career is currently in the works for you. What you are working on now is divinely guided. Enjoy the process and the journey. Keep your eyes focused on the big picture. Stop worrying so much about the details, and especially about these people. Divine intervention and shining star, wishing on a star. Yeah. It says, get ready for a miracle. You are in the midst of divine intervention. It is time for you to dream again. Go ahead. Didn't I say that earlier? Some of you, you're not dreaming. The third eye here, you're not dreaming or you're not seeing something. The crown chakra is blocked. You're not even allowing yourself to actually see what is coming because you're so focused on what is or what was. That broke my heart. I'll never have this again. You'll have better than that when you change your mindset. I didn't come from this kind of family, so I don't know how I have it. You're going to be able to create the family that you never had. That's the whole point. The whole point is learning to be in the divine feminine energy, whether you are a man or a woman. Being in the divine feminine energy means, or just having a balanced feminine energy, that you are a creator. You create and curate what you want. The divine is going to give you the tools and the resources, but you create what you want. It makes me, it's so simple, but there's a bird that built a nest on my front door in my wreath. This bird flew in my house one night, but for me to see the things that the nest was built out of is funny. It's all kinds of stuff. But that bird gave birth to 2 little baby birds in the nest. I've watched this little family of birds for a while now. But that is what creating is. You take the tools and the resources that are out, provided by divine source, Mother Earth, Gaia, and you make something out of absolutely nothing that you can be, that you can nurture, be responsible for, create, and you keep doing that. This is for men and women. Tap into your divine feminine energy. And to do that, stop allowing your broken heart and your past to block you. It's blocking your life purpose and it's blocking your finances. That's all I got. Collaboration. It says, say yes to the exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on their way to you now. Just say yes. I love you guys. I really hope that this resonated, gave you clarity, insight, encouragement. I hope it empowered you, gave you some things to think about. I always want to guide you within so that you do not go without. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye.